Let's quickly look at the paging process in this tutorial. So let's write paging process. So we're going to see how paging happens, how mobile is paged. So let's assume that a landline has called a mobile. This is a mobile station. Let's say this is BTS, base transceiver station. BSC. This is the MSC VLR. This is the gateway MSC. Okay, so let's draw these lines here for convenience of how we can show the protocol and the messages going to and fro. So let's draw the interfaces real quick between MS and BTS. Is the UM interface, BTS and BSC is the A-BIS interface, BSC and the MSC is A interface, and this is the E interface. So incoming call comes from the gateway MSC to the correct MSC, the incoming call. So this whole process happens where gateway MSC does an HLR inquiry. HLR finds out where exactly is the mobile station located, sends the MSRN number to the gateway MSC. The gateway MSC routes the call to the MSC. So we're going to start this process from an incoming call to the MSC VLR of the mobile. So we assume that in the location of MSC VLR, the mobile is roaming somewhere. So basically the MSC VLR now looks at the LAI, the location area identity of the mobile, and sends a BSS, base station subsystem mobile application part message to all the BSSs, which is part of the location area identity, BSS map paging message. So it pages all the BSS which is in the LAI. Now the message between MSC and VLR BSS MAP paging is a layer 3 message. That's the message that's a protocol used between BSC and MSC to communicate with each other. Now BSC sends a base transceiver station management message paging command. Just to review, this BSS map paging message contains the IMSI TIMSI of the mobile and the cell identifier list. This BTSM message BSC sends to BTS contains the channel number on the UM interface and also the IMSI TIMSI of the mobile. So once the BTS receives that message, the BTS sends basically a paging request message to on the paging channel RIL 3 RR. It's a paging request message to all the mobiles in this channel, on the paging channel. Now here the mobile which is sitting here listens to that paging channel, compares that IMSI TIMSI and asks and wants to respond back, but doesn't know how to respond because it does not have a channel to respond. So first it's going to ask for a channel, so it sends a RIL3 RR radio resource channel request message. Now this message, as you all know, is sent on the random access channel. So it goes to the BTS. The BTS from here sends a BTSM channel required message to the BSC, right? So BTSM GSM channel required message to the BSC. The BSC says that okay, I mean, it sends back a channel activation message in order to activate the radio channel. So it sends the channel activation message to the BTS here. BTSM channel activation message, and then after that it sends a channel assignment message, immediate assignment message, BTSM immediate assignment command to the BTS. In between that, the BTS does an acknowledgement of this message, basically acknowledges that I've got this message channel activation, that I want me to activate a second layer signaling channel between the MS and the BTS, which is basically going to be a standalone dedicated channel. So basically sends that message to the BTS. Now the BTS, let's move a little bit down where we have more room. So let's see. So the BTS basically sends RIL3RR immediate assignment message to the MS on the access grant channel. This message has the channel number of the standalone dedicated channel that the mobile can now use to respond to paging, and can continue its conversation with the MSC VLR before until the traffic channel is assigned. So now this message has the address of, or the information about the standalone dedicated channel that mobile can use. So what mobile does, it responds to the paging by sending a paging response message. It sends a paging response message on here, right here, on the standalone dedicated channel RIL3. Paging response message on SD channel. The BTS sends an acknowledgement of the paging response, back to the MS, and now the BTS sends an establish indication message to the, it's a BTSM message to the BSC. BTSM establish indication message that the radio link has been established, the layer 2 signaling has been established. So it also transfers the paging response to the MSC, and now the BSC sends a BSS map complete layer 3 message to the MSC, which says, and this also actually starts a SCCP connection, the signaling signaling connection control part signaling message. So it starts up. It says basically that hey, MSC now tells the VLR that the MS is responding to the page. So this is basically the whole scenario of paging, how paging happens from an outbound, from a call which is coming from a landline. So pretty much it's the paging process of mobile. Thank you for listening to this tutorial.